So welcome to this small video about the value proposition canvas. Value is one of the things that we talk most about in business. So this one I'll try to give a little bit of structure on to how we can use it. All right, let's get started. The value proposition canvas has two sides. One side over here, which is our customer segment. The customer segments, or the circle over here, is then mirrored, so to speak, with the value map over on the other side here. The value map is the business side, so who is getting our value and who is producing our value. In that way, we have something which should map together, and I'll get back to that in the end. But if we start over here in our customer profile, sometimes you could also link it out to your personas or customer segments. It's rather the same concept, but how it is described is rather different though. There are three elements to it. The elements that we have or that we are looking at is the customer jobs, the pains, and the gains. The customer jobs is what is the task or the thing that the customer wants to achieve? What is that they want to do? The do part here comes in, again, three variations and a little bit more, but I'll get back to it in a second. The functional jobs, so what kind of the function is that we need to have achieved? What's the social part? What kind of social interactions do we want to achieve by getting this service or product provided to us? What about the personality or the emotional gain that we get from it? Go to the spa, you'll have an emotional gain from it, and that would be a personal or emotional job that you get out of this here. There are also supporting jobs, but that'll take a little bit too long for this video, so look it up yourself. In this regard, we also scale it. How important is the job, or how unimportant is it for us? How critical is it? All right, so that's the jobs. That's where we start. What is it actually that they need to have done? Then we have our pains and our gains. And our pains, the things which are annoying us, the things that we want to, or our business side, alleviate, is where we're looking at undesired outcomes, something which could go wrong, risks. What are the risks that we see, perceive, and what are the actual obstacles, annoyances that we are experiencing? Again, we scale it here on the severity from extreme to moderate. Remember, in the pains, there is no pain at all. It is moderate because that's what we are gouging it on. On the top side up here, we have the gains. What is it that we get out of getting this service or this product? And in essence, there's three categories again. We could get time. So think about you buy the McDonald's burger. Well, you don't have to spend the time on doing the shopping and do the cooking of it. You get it entirely quickly. It can also be that we save money from it or earn money from it, a product or a process that we are getting. We can actually either save money or gain more money on it, or the actual effect of this one here. So time, money, effects. In this one here, you could also take a look at the Canoes model. I have another video on it, and hopefully I'll get a small link to it up here in the corner, which you can click on and then find it. All these things are ranked, so how important are all the different elements that we have come up with? On the other side, over here, we have the value map, or the company side of things. The company side of it is where we have our pain relievers, gain creators, and products. If you remember from the other side over here, we had our jobs linked to the products. We have our small pains or pain relievers over here, and our gain and gain creators over here. So we need to match these things. We need to balance them up. In our pain relievers and in our gain creators, we scale them from essential to nice to haves. Again, take a look at the canoes model, which kind of features, functions, etc., or pain relievers or gain creators do we have in our solution offering? Well, that links up to what we will do. Remember, and this is quite important, don't list everything that you can do over here. It needs to be matching with them on the other side. The last one is our products. The products out here, again, you need to have the products and services listed which are matching this customer segment. And we are only working with one customer segment. If you are looking at a company who has a multitude of products or multitude of services, and by the way, most do have, then you will also need to have additional value apps with additional customer segments, additional gains creators and pain relievers and products over here, mapping them out. In the end, you list all of these ones up. Remember, you do this one here, the customer segments, without considering the products that you are offering. Can you match all of these ones with your products and solutions over here? Oh, you're great. You're off to a good start if you're addressing this specific customer segment. Then you can start building your entire business model around it. So go take a look at the business model canvas, because that will take the full spectrum of our business and see what is needed in order to provide this value that we have described in our value proposition canvas. Thank you for watching this video here. Hope to see you in another one. And by the way, subscribe